Hello friends, let us now learn some important points about herpes simplex drugs. These are anti-herpes drugs include one we have idoxuridine and the next drug is trifluridine. We have two drugs, one idoxuridine and trifluridine. Both these idoxuridine and trifluridine are actually the thiamidine analogues. These are thiamidine analogues which are incorporated into DNA. So, the idoxuridine and trifluridine are thiamidine analogues incorporated into DNA, thus resulting in faulty DNA formation. Use of these drugs is 1% topical use in herpes simplex keratitis. Then we have the drug acyclovir. The drug acyclovir, this is used as drug of choice for genital herpes and also herpes keratitis. So, if you see the acyclovir, the mechanism of acyclovir is very important. Now, acyclovir is actually a deoxyguanosine analog. Acyclovir is a deoxyguanosine analog. So, this acyclovir in the presence of the enzyme, herpes virus specific thiamidine kinase, we formate with the acyclovir monophosphate is formed. This acyclovir monophosphate gets converted to acyclovir triphosphate in the presence of cellular kinase. This acyclovir triphosphate will inhibit herpes virus DNA polymerase competitively. This acyclovir triphosphate also gets incorporated into a DNA virus and thus it stops lengthening of DNA. It gets incorporated into DNA virus and stops lengthening of DNA. So, if you see the pharmacokinetics of acyclovir, this will penetrate the cornea well. The half-life of acyclovir is for 2 to 3 hours, which is very shorter. So, as a result, frequent dosing of acyclovir is required. So, if we see the side effects of acyclovir are, it causes rash, it decreases the blood pressure. The main side effects are, it causes rash, decreases blood pressure, and it also causes stinging sensations. It causes nephrotoxicity, especially dose dependent decrease in glomerular filtration rate can occur. It causes neurotoxicity, which is reversible neurotoxicity can occur as a side effect. Then if you see the treatment, it can cause mucocutaneous and genital herpes. It can be used for the treatment of mucocutaneous and genital herpes, and it can also be used for the prophylaxis of herpes infection in AIDS and immunocompromised individuals. It is used in herpes infection in AIDS and immunocompromised individuals. Then the next important drug is valcyclovir. Valcyclovir is actually a prodrug of acyclovir. It has a longer half-life and this valcyclovir is used as drug of choice for herpes zoster. Then we have the next important drug, which is famciclovir. Famciclovir is actually a prodrug of penciclovir. This famciclovir is used in herpes simplex virus and herpes zoster virus. It causes side effects like nausea, headache, confusion, and it also causes rashes. So, these are the important points about the drugs, which is acyclovir, famciclovir and valcyclovir. Thank you for watching.